Woo! And what you gonna do? Oh yeah! Now!
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Hey yo!
I will give you a show like you have never, ever seen before. Why? Because I can.
The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Rob Van Dam.
Give me a hell yeah!
Oh! Viva la raza!
Hello everyone, thank you for coming on by to my little side of the universe. And today I'm looking at, could not believe this, found it not only in my local Walmart, which gets jack and shit, but found it for 25 bucks because they marked it wrong. I wanted it, it's awesome. Roddy Piper Ultimate Edition. And this looks like a kick-ass figure. I mean, it really does. It's fun. So, let's go look at the box here. And of course, Piper when he was in WCW. Got a nice picture of Piper on the side. A WCW logo. Well. And yeah, it looks good. Now, if you're wondering what's going on with the back, I just decided to today I was straightening up my shelves. I was like, while I was doing it, I was just thinking about the background for when I do wrestling videos, and I'm like, wait a minute. My wrestlers are right behind the wall I put up. Why don't I just have them in the background? I mean, what a stupid idea you have. It's an amazing thing you've discovered. All this time you've struggled with what to put in the background, and it's right there behind you. Hergy-durgy. So, we're going to give it a shot today. I'm pushing this one to the front because this is freaking Roddy Piper. So I'm going to try it on this video, see how it goes, see how it looks when I edit, and then I'll decide if I'm going to continue it or not. We'll see. It's experimenting. But, alright. Let me go off camera because these boxes are hard to open. Although they got the nice clamshell thing. And I'll get all the stuff out and then we'll take a look at the hot rod. Alright, and there is hot rod out of the package. Yes. And let's take a look at that face. It's okay. I've seen worse likenesses of Roddy Piper, but I've seen better. Of course the skirt is going to be removable. Kilt, I'm sorry. He's got a nice belt with this too. I mean, that's a really nice looking belt. I like that belt. And anyway, so he's got a load of accessories like most Ultimates do. He's got his jacket. He's got swappable arms for the jacket. He's got this head sculpt, which really looks like Piper. I think that looks dead on, to be perfectly honest. This one is okay. I don't think it looks quite like Piper. And he's got a t-shirt. If you remember this, it was, remember what it stood for? I cower over nothing. That was his anti-NWO. And then one of my favorite shirts that he wore, reality check. So yeah, I really just absolutely adored Piper. His time both in WWF and WCW. And why is my camera so off? Okay, apologies. I noticed my camera was really off. It's still a little off. I don't know why. That's weird. Okay, so anyway, here's Piper. Like I said, And of course, one of the cooler things is his arms pop off. And I don't know, some people were, I saw this on 3POA, they were talking about, you know, Mattel, how these can come off and stuff. They're talking about Bret Hart in particular, I think. And anyway, so I'm gonna get the reality check t-shirt. I'm dressing my dollies, man. Alright, I don't know if I need to pop the head off to get that on there. No, not at all. Okay, so there we go with the reality check shirt. There's the jacket. I think that's the right one. Now, I will say getting the arms, and I knew this from other figures, getting the arms back in from the jacket is always going to be tough. Alright, there we go. You know, and the thing is, I keep wanting to grab the shirt as I do it. Let me get it off camera a second to get the shirt out of the way, because the shirt wants to go into that fold, into that divot there. That's the on the shoulder. Ah, there we go. Okay, and he needs some hands. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, there it is. He's got fists, and he's got this kind of open hand. So, I mean, he's not lacking for hands, that's for sure. Because he's got hands on this. It's such a Piper thing to say. And of course, his most famous line, "I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum," which was not even in a wrestling ring, it was in a movie. They Live, which is a movie I love. Alright. And there we got Piper looking pretty badass, I think. Yeah, you want some? You want some? Punk? Alright, yeah, he looks great with the jacket. Really cool. Really awesome. I mean, articulation's what you expect. And I've taken him off camera more than I wanted to, but, you know. Oh, those arms are stiff. That's not normal for Mattel. And, I mean, seriously. These are some, you know, the Mattel Elites and Ultimates, they are some quality figures. I am often very impressed by them. And toe articulation if you want it. And of course you can always lean them on the ring to get them balanced. Anyway, I like this figure a lot. He's cool. What can I really say? That I've seen Piper. I actually got to see Piper a couple of times in his WCW years. One match he fought, I think he fought Flair. I don't want to swear my life on that. And then another match he fought, gosh, I can't even remember who. Weird, huh? But anyway, it's not my first Roddy Piper figure, but you know, I got this one. He was an Elite, and he's not bad, but I mean, if I had to pick, this one's a lot better. I'm not opposed to using this shirt on Piper though. That would be kind of cool. But yeah, this guy's gonna go away for a while. And then of course, I have one of my favorite figures of all time. Piper is Nada. And he sits on my desk, so he's always there. So yeah, in case you didn't know, yes, Roddy Piper was on John Carpenter movie. Well, that's a perfect combination. Love it. It's just amazing. And he's a little dusty. I need to dust him off. Didn't realize that. So I mean, what can you say about Piper? I mean, he made national news for kicking Cyndi Lauper. I mean, he's done a lot, man. He did a lot, and he's He was that guy who was a little too truthful with everyone. I mean, he was like, you know, there's no retirement plan for me, man. I'm just gonna die. And that's kind of what he did. I saw a really nice program about his jacket. His daughter was with Mick Foley, and she let them use the jacket in a display and told stories about it. It was like the jacket had Kevlar in it, and it was because Piper was stabbed twice, and so he would never. That's why he was always wearing the jacket, was because it was after getting stabbed twice. He's like, hell no. And so that's why he wore it almost all the time whenever he was in a wrestling ring or out in public. I always thought that was an interesting story. This is a very coveted, very, very wanted action figure for me. There's few action figures that, you know, I feel so much want for. Piper is one of them. He's pretty high up, actually. I really like Piper. I've always liked Piper. He was fun. He was funny. He was, you know, they call it sports entertainment. Well, he was entertaining. And this in my collection is just, you know, this has to have a very important place in my collection. And I'm looking up at the shelf right now, and I'm like, I'm actually thinking of moving. Can you see Ricky? Yeah, you can see Ricky Steamboat. I'm thinking of moving Ricky Steamboat over here behind Rey Mysterio, and then putting him right there, right up front and center. That's my thinking. I'm not swearing to that. But yeah, Piper to me is like, he's in my top 5 favorite wrestlers of all time. So any Piper that comes out, I grab. Well, not any Piper, but this Piper specifically. I always loved that reality check shirt. I thought that when I saw that, I laughed hysterically. I also really, really loved this one when he said what it stood for. You know, you got NWO, I got Icon, I cower over nothing. Loved it. I thought that was hilarious, but very, very poignant. And so yeah, I mean, when I got this for $25, I was like, yes, oh my God, yes, and I've been happy ever since. I can't express my happiness enough. It's just like, I had really thought, because this was a Walmart exclusive, and my luck with Walmart exclusives is so bad. The only other Walmart exclusive I've ever gotten in the store was, forgot, Scott Hall, got him, and right over here, Edge is the other one. This is Razor Ramon Ultimate, but that Edge right there, I got him in a Walmart, and now I got that Scott Hall on that one. That's 3 out of several that I've missed out on in wrestling figures, because you just can't. I mean, it seems like that's where wrestling figures go to die. And nice. Not sure if you can make that out on camera, but nice. And I don't know. Ronda Rousey, I know she said that she talked to Piper about being rowdy Ronda Rousey. He was up there in years, though. He might as well, yeah, sure, whatever, but you know, I don't care. And not meant it. Maybe, you know, I mean, I'm not saying he didn't mean it, but you know, I don't know. It never felt right to me for her to run around with his jacket. And it wasn't his jacket, it was just a facsimile. But never felt right to me. So I didn't complain about it or anything, and I have nothing to say against it. It never felt right to me. So, you know, I mean, I guess because Ronda Rousey portrays herself as being so tough, and Piper, while he was tough, he also had a wildness to him. There's something different, you know. I mean, she comes across more as Ken Shamrock, which I like Ken Shamrock, don't get me wrong. I don't even dislike Ronda Rousey. I just didn't like her running around being Roddy, Ronda Rousey. I'm trying to say that 3 times fast. Jesus. You know, this is really awesome. I'm very happy with it. I mean, I'm just over the moon about it. I love the detailing in that jacket. That is cool. I mean, Piper could wear a jacket like nobody else. I mean, he's solidified himself with that jacket. To me, anyway. I always thought he should have been handed the world title after he beat Hogan at Starrcade. That just would have been nice, man. I mean, I felt, well, plus, nobody knew it was a non-title match until after the match was over, so it was like, what the hell? It felt like, you know, a culmination of a storyline and then fell down, and it never really picked back up. I was a sucker for it, and a lot of us were, so what does that tell you? I tell you there was something there. Okay, so, yeah, that'll wrap up this review. I really love this figure, and that's really all I can say. It's a very rainy day here, so I don't know if I'm going to do any more or what I'm going to do, but that'll wrap this one up. Thank you for watching. I absolutely love this figure. This figure rocks. This will be my end of the year. I'm going to do favorite purchases. This is going to be one of them. For sure. This is going to be one of them. Alright. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to do YouTube stuff. Bye.